I believe that the future of Africa will be based on how we create platforms for our industrialization, ideas and visions. We need manufacturing hubs. 92% of the things in the country are imported. So where are we making money from? Because we're importing stuff and we're paying taxes to bring them in, and we're having to sell them 5 times the cost to our targeted audience. Now, if you live in a country where the average wages is $300 or $200 for someone who has a wife and 4 children to live on $200 or $300 a month, if you want to sell something to them for the price, 5 times the price, come on, you're squeezing everything out of the economy. So that governmental bridging that they're closing some of the gaps, it's also sort of nurturing the economy. It's opening up. And this time, I hope that 2018, as you said, if Ghana becomes one of the fastest growing economies in the world, we don't slip back again. I pray for Ghana for a good governance, and also to be very focused on the citizens, to be able to have some citizens' rights in terms of employment, in terms of construction, in terms of manufacturing, in terms of the basic development.
Okay. So one will look around and say that despite all the challenges, you are braving all the odds. You're one of the most successful young men in this country. What is it that you do that others are not doing?
Well, first of all, it starts with my people. I live for the people. If I wanted to live for myself, then I already have enough to live. But the things that I do is based on the inspiration that I get from how my people are today. I remember when I was in college, one of my biggest ultimatum, or should I say wish, or whatever that I wanted to do, was to make sure that Africans were respected. And this was in England. But you had like the Jamaicans, you had the Africans, and the Jamaicans had sort of turned their back on us. So, before I left England to come back to Africa, which was 2001, 2002, to pursue my vision, unlike Martin Luther, I didn't have any dream. I had a vision. And I was coming here because I had always wanted to put Africans on a map. And I did it even way back when I was in college, in university, on the streets of London. And so coming to Africa, I always wanted to do something that would tell the others standing outside my box that, look, we can also do it, and not only just do it, but we can also do it right. And today, when I look at my people and look at the country, the nation, it inspires me. That woman with a pan on the head, wearing slippers with dust on their feet, yet we say there's malaria all over the place, that gutter that is open. I want to close it. I want to be able to develop my country, that even if it's not going to become like Dubai, someone can also come from Dubai and stay here and feel happy. I want to add value to society. For me, that is what I see as wealth. I don't believe in riches. I believe in wealth. And even if people misunderstood wealth as riches, this is wealth for me. Wealth is changing the world, impacting the world, creating a legacy that is attached to one, without you even having to have any connect with them, or without you having to be related to them. Generally, you just want to add value to your people. This is one of my biggest secrets. And of course, above all things is God. I know some people don't believe in God, but as long as you have a religion, that that there is something above you, that worst scenario you can negotiate with. Sometimes I feel like picking up my mobile phone and call God and say, hey, I paid my tithes, so what's happening? I need my stuff now. It's like I have a bond with him. Some of these things I learned when I was growing up. Of course, I grew up with my mother, and she's been a spiritualist. This is the woman that I named my group after, some of the buildings after Kwame. Very soon the world will see the story of me coming out from the home of my mother and to the streets, to the world, and be able to take a pawn of the government state and operate in the corporate world, but all from a woman.